Hi guys, this is Jamie with GettinCraftyStampin.com. Today is our coffee and cards, and I just returned back from a wonderful morning where it was full of great girls, coffee and crafting. It was amazing. So today we're going to really have fun creating with color. To tell you I love color is an understatement. It's almost second to my love of coffee. I'm just saying. This is a fun card that we just created today. Let me see here, see if I can get it to focus. With this beautiful basket stamp set. My goodness, I just had the name of it right here. Oh, there it is. Basket of Wishes. And I'm going to show you the difference. Right here is with watercoloring that we did at the Coffee and Cards, but I'm going to show you with our new blends the difference in coloring. Join us and have fun. 2 cards, 1 class. 2 different types of coloring. So today at our Coffee and Cards, we had fun with the Basket of Wishes stamp set where we created this beautiful card with watercolor. But I want to show you the difference when you use our blends. Our blend's going to give you a little bit more depth and dimension with the same colors and color profile. And you can create and have lots of fun. And you can see the difference. Actually, let me see if I put them right next to each other. You can see the difference in the coloring and the shadowing, and it's so much fun to do. So you're going to get 2 techniques for adding color with 1 card. It's kind of neat like that. I'm kind of generous sometimes. Okay, so what we're going to do is start with the watercoloring. When you're going to watercolor, we're going to use our regular Very Vanilla cardstock, and we're going to frame it with our Painted Autumn Designer Series paper and our Cajun Craigs cardstock. Okay, so what we're going to do is whenever you're watercoloring, you're going to want to use the black archival ink pad, and we're going to stamp the images. This Basket of Wishes stamp set is beautiful. It has tons of options of what you can put inside of your basket. And I don't know about you, but I collect baskets. I can always find something to hold a basket. I love it. And this is a 2-step set. This 2-step stamping process using photopolymer. Whenever you use photopolymer, you want to use a pierce pad underneath because it doesn't bounce back. So what you want to do is give it a good bounce back like rubber would have, and that pierce pad will push back once you do it. Being that it's photopolymer, it's easy to see through to add your items to your basket. We're going to use the Cajun Craigs ink pad to stamp the words right next to it. Give blank thanks for the blessings of you. I love this stamp set. Okay, and so what we're going to use is with our aqua painters, we are going to use our ink pads. When you have an ink pad, I squeeze it when it's closed, I open it up, and now I have a palette of ink to work with. And we're going to color pretty quickly. I'm going to start with the basket and the crumb cake and show you how that works. So what I'm going to do is color the basket just like so. You want your aqua painter not too wet. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't have to be too wet. You want to kind of follow in line with your basket, that it will have the same kind of flow as the stamp. And it's really easy to do. Just kind of follow the lines of the stamped image. And I'm going to add a shadow by adding another line just like this, and I'm going to do a little V right there, a little L that's upside down. And when you do that, you're going to create this little shadow to each box. Super easy. At our Coffee and Cards, we had a full house today. So it was full of wonderful women taking time to connect, and we really, actually it was kind of funny, all of us really needed it. We were all having something going on, and to have each other to lean on and just talk about our life, it's such a blessing. It's what I do. You connect with others over crafting, and it's a blessing. Okay, so then that was my crumb cake. I'm going to put that to the side, and then we're going to use, actually we'll do the green. This is our garden green, and I'm going to color the leaves. And you'll see the difference in just a second here because I'm going to use our new soon-to-be-released blends that are available for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators only to pre-order. If you wanted to get yours with a great 25% savings and free shipping, hello, you can get the whole collection when you grab that starter kit, and that's all 26 pens, I believe, or 24 pens. It's pretty stinking awesome. I love it. So that's my garden green ink pad. And then I'm going to go into the next lighter color. I clean the aqua painter between each application. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump you. And we're going to color these gourds. I love them. Little squashes over here. And we want to create a shadow as well. So what you'll do to create that shadow is you'll make a second line. You'll come back with more color, just like that. Just like that. And you're going to highlight the lines that are in your gourd. Like this here. It's a little bit easier to see on this one because it's round. Again, I'm following the line of the stamp. I'm following the round of it, and I'm going to come back and with just a little dash, just kind of darken those lines. It's going to give you that natural shadow that you would see where those lines fall to create, I don't even know what that's called, it's going to create. I'm going to color over here like it's another gourd. And then we're going to go into our Tangerine Tango. We're using the Tangerine Tango because it coordinates with this beautiful painted Autumn Designer Series paper. And we're going to follow these pumpkins just like this. I love watercoloring because it's pretty versatile, especially with the aqua painters. There's a well of water in your pen and it makes it for easy coloring. I'm going to color all of my little pumpkins. I don't know about you, but for fall, I'm a pumpkin spice latte girl. Pumpkin spice everything. Pumpkin bread, pumpkin pancakes. We did this really yummy pumpkin pancake where it had no flour. It was kind of fun. We used oatmeals and pancakes, and I think it was like 2 or 3 eggs. I have the recipe somewhere. I'm adding that natural shadow to those lines, right? We're going to go in just like that and right the center. Ta-da! Super easy. You can see here how fun it is to create with the shadow and the coloring tone. But I'm going to show you the difference with the new Stampin' Blends. Ah! I'm so excited about them. To say I'm happy is an understatement. I'm going to put that one there. And then what we're going to do is put the aqua painter away. We're going to put the ink pad away. And we're going to use our Memento Tuxedo Black ink pad. You can't use archival because I believe it has an acid, an alcohol to the pad. And so the 2 pen and pad can't work together. So it's kind of good to know, right? We're going to use the Very Vanilla again. And we're going to stamp the same image, but with the Tuxedo Black. Like so. Nice and firm on your Pierce pad. And then we're going to do the same with the pumpkins and gourds. Oh my. I have a small farm, but I didn't grow any plants this year. We were in a drought in California. And so I let my garden go. And so I can't wait for next year. My kids have asked to enter into the county fair some of their pumpkins and stuff that they want to grow. And I cannot wait. So then what we're going to do is use our blends. It's a 2-step coloring system. And we're going to start with the lightest color here. This is our crumb cake. And your pen cap stores right on the outside. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit while I'm coloring this for you guys. There you go. And we're going to follow the handle here. Handle. And again, you always follow in line with the stamped image. Our blends are designed to have a really coordinating color that blends smoothly. It adds a little bit more depth when you're crafting with the blends. These are alcohol-based markers, and so you're going to get an amazing color. It's going to be rich, it's going to be depth, it's going to be oh so beautiful. And I like creating almost a realistic look, and it's easy to do so. These tips, there's 2 tips to a pen. There's a pen and then there's a paintbrush tip. So we're using the paintbrush tip right now. And you can see the difference, just like that. And then it stores your lid. You want to put it so that it's flat and then click your lid until it snaps. Ready? Snap. I love that little snappy sound. Then we're going to use the darker of the 2 colors. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to highlight where it already has a natural shadow that's been drawn in by the artist. You want to really accentuate that because that will look natural to the stamp, right? We're going to go in, we're going to accentuate that, but then I'm going to, see if I can do it real careful. I'm going to accentuate each block just like so. Just like that. Super easy, right? And you're thinking, it got to be more complicated than that to use these alcohol markers. And the great thing is you don't. Stampin' Up! Has done an amazing collection of colors that match our cardstock to a T. And then I'm going to darken a little bit here. What I'm doing is accentuating the roundness of the barrel. Put your pen down, and then you're going to want to watch it snap. Snap. And then I'm going to go back with the light. And the reason I'm going to take the light across is I'm going to blend and smooth those colors together. And because it's an alcohol-based marker, you can do that. You're going to get this great natural source of light. You want to make sure you know where your light source is and kind of follow it through your stamped image. And then I'm going to show you with the pumpkin pie on the pumpkins. To say I love pumpkins again. It's an understatement. Oh, that's a dark one. Gotta love how I went right to the dark, huh? There's a little fly buzzing around my head, believe it or not, and it's kind of distracting. I'm gonna go back to the light, and I'm gonna color in the stamped image. It is buzzing my ear, believe it or not. Doesn't that kill you? I cannot stand critters like that. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, and snap, boop. I love that. Now we're gonna go in with the dark, and I've already colored, which is nice because I colored right where the shadow is. Thank goodness. See, and I'm not one who does a lot of editing of my videos. I'm gonna be honest, you're just gonna see it kind of how it happens with me. And then just kind of circle around it. And it's giving that lush, round feel to your pumpkins. Almost like you can touch that texture. I love it. There is a stinking fly right next to my head, girls. Oh, I hate them. I hate flies. They serve a purpose. I know they do. God designed them for a reason. But for me, I'm not a key fan of them. We're going to do the Old Olive green here. Right? And then just kind of accentuate it. The nice thing is the tip is so fine. It makes for an easy coloring system. And you want to have a soft hand. You don't need to go in really heavy-handed. Click. And then we're going to take the dark. And I'm going to just add a little accent. Just like that. Oh, I love it. Now, you don't have to go over it with the lighter color. I'm not going to on that. I am going to use the daffodil on the gourds. So we're going to start with a lighter color. And the nice thing is this is all designed to match our cardstocks to a T. And I don't have to have any effort in color coordinating. Other alcohol markers, you might need to do like recipes where people have played with it and made recipes. But you don't have to with our Stampin' Blends. It makes for easy, coordinated coloring, and that's awesome. Hopefully you can hear when I whisper. Sorry. I have a tendency to do that. Not even thinking. Okay, and then we're going to go over this area here and kind of accentuate the darker bits and pieces. And with both of them, I'm going to use a Wink of Stella. Now you can see the difference between the two. This is our watercolor, and this is our blends. If you can see that, oh my goodness, to tell you how much it's so different. They're both beautiful. You can't go wrong with them. But I love, look at the depth to our blends. I love that you can get a little bit of that with the aqua coloring, but you cannot watercoloring. Oh my goodness, I can't even get the right words out, people. But what we're going to do is we're going to use our clear Wink of Stella glitter pens, and we're going to add a little glitter to the fruit because I like to think fruit sparkles. My kids, once we go to the farmers markets out here, they will devour the $50 in produce that I have bought in a day. They love the fresh fruit of the farmers market. And we actually have 18 fruit trees on my property, so when the fruit comes into season, my kids are like picking it right off of the tree, and it's so much fun to see them enjoying yummy food. There you go. So here's two different looks with coloring. So this is our blends, and you can see the difference there. And this is our watercoloring. And when you look at the two, this is our watercoloring, and this is our blends. see if I can get that to go just like that and focus my funny little camera. So I hope you enjoyed these 2 techniques, 2 for the price of 1, watercoloring and our Blends alcohol-based markers. I hope you enjoy. See more on my blog at gettingcraftystampin.com, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Remember, these blends are only available for a limited time. You can do them with a pre-order as a demonstrator starter kit. You don't have to sell anything, but you can score an amazing discount. Any $125 worth of products for only $99 and free shipping. Hello, that is cheaper than what I paid for them. And you can get all of these amazing colors, create all kinds of depth for a limited time. You can see more on my blog at gettingcraftystampin.com, and I'd love to help you out with that. You have until October 15th, and then you have to wait for them to come out in the main catalog, and that's so exciting. I hope you enjoy creating with some color, see these amazing blends. It creates the most beautiful projects. I hope to see you soon. Thanks for joining me.